It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture. Here's a quick news break with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you're following your boy. It's on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and it's all at is Mr. TALIAFERRO. First off, before we get into Meek Mill and Tekashi 6ix9ine and what looks to be a qualm that the two had outside a restaurant or a club over the weekend, let me start by bigging myself up for a second. We don't do that too often on this platform, but over the weekend, I turned 27. Yes, yours truly, your boy from North Memphis, Tennessee, TALIAFERRO. I turned 27 years of age, born legendary on the 12th of February. Shout out Gucci. I am getting old. That's the first thing I want to say. I'm getting older. I think I started this platform when I was 22. I was fresh out of college. I had about 3 or 4 months rent paid. I don't tell this story too often, but some know it. I had refund check left over from college. I graduated from the University of Tennessee. I had like 3 or 4 months of worth of rent already paid up for my apartment. I said, I'm going to give YouTube a shot. My homie monetized my account. I think the first month I made like $40. That ain't even enough for YouTube to pay. You got to make at least $100 for Google and YouTube to send you a check. So I ain't even make money the first month. I think the second month I got to like $100. The third month I was at like around a couple $100. And by the fourth month I was able to pay rent, which is around $450, $500 for me at the time. And from there we just continued to build this platform up. So if you have been on this journey with me, which is about 5 some odd years now, I'm appreciative of the love. We 4.5, 5 years strong. I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys, man. I just saying it 1,000 times wouldn't be enough in this video. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with me. Let me know where you joined the journey and how long you've been rocking out with your boy. I really appreciate the love. I'm getting older. You can see I'm starting to make transitions to the platform. I'm starting to mature the platform. You know, hey, thank y'all so much for the love. I'm still young, but I feel like I'm getting older, and if that makes any sense. Now let's get right into Tekashi and Meek Mill, the biggest story over the weekend. It looks like the two ran into each other. I'm not sure if this was a restaurant in a club, but I'm pretty confident this was somewhere in Florida. Looks like Tekashi 6ix9ine waited on Meek Mill to come outside of wherever they were at, and the two had a back and forth. Check out a little bit of it.
That's the fact, you. That's the fact, you. Hey, this is security. This is security. That's security. Look. Shut up. Shut up. And you with a cop. Look, you take. And you with police. And you with police. Look, that's the cop. This nigga's a cop. That's a fact. That look, ain't with a cop. We don't got no security. I got my own fight on the security in the club. That is the cop. Ain't the
all y'all niggas.
Securities bring 6ix9ine over here, huh?
Weirdo.
What y'all trying to get me locked up?
Weirdo.
What y'all weirdos want to get me locked up? You clown ass. Why the f y'all even bring that clown over here? What the f is wrong with y'all? What y'all me in trouble? What y'all trying to get me in trouble?
All y'all niggas. All y'all niggas.
So the exchange continued online with Tekashi posting, "This how niggas look when they see me in real life after talking crap to me on the internet." Meek Mill also responded to a headline by the Shade Room that says Meek Mill and 6ix9ine ran into each other and got into it. Meek said the headline should be, he waited outside of a restaurant and popped out with the cops recording with his phone out. He trying to line me up to go to jail. 6ix9ine waited outside the club for me. They trying to get us. What the F? We did not run into each other. I was getting out my car or getting into my car. We almost was smoking on that 6ix9ine pack for the love of a viral moment. He trying to get something locked up. No cap. LOL. Why did he pick me? Then he said a Pooh Shiesty bar to me. What the F? Well, we gonna start there with that Pooh Shiesty bar. Before we go on with this video, I have to address that part of it. So 6ix9ine, in the midst of trying to ask Meek Mill why you got so much security around him, this dude let off a shiesty bar from that hot flaming fire record with Dirt called Back in Blood, one of my favorite records. I'm trying to figure out what made Tekashi, in the midst of this argument with Meek, blurt out a Pooh Shiesty bar. Like, I know the music is fire, and let's be clear, that shiesty music will put you on another level. By the way, if 6ix9ine was listening to that shiesty right before he bumped into Meek, I can understand why he is on 10. Because that shiesty music will make you want to slap your grandma in the back of the head. Like, that's how lit that shiesty music will make you. So I'm assuming 6ix9ine was bumping that Pooh Shiesty, that new album. If he was bumping that shiesty right before he ran into Meek, I can understand why he was on 10 and was on edge. But to blurt out a bar from that shiesty album, from that Back in Blood, is this 6ix9ine letting us know that this was retaliation to Meek? What was that about? You cannot do that. By the way, for me, that is the prime example of a person I know that ain't from the hood of the streets. Blurting out a bar from the poppin' street song that's out right now tells me you probably ain't from around there. You probably ain't from them places. You probably ain't about that life. But that's what Tekashi 6ix9ine did. He said, I got my own fire. I don't need security in this club. Let's get back into these two, as they really did get into it. First off, I want to be clear about this to take up for Meek. Meek Mill has always been vocal about having security around him. He's a multi-million-dollar rapper. I mean, he doesn't want his homies to go to prison for protecting him in case something happens. I don't think there's anything wrong with protecting yourself and having security. I'm gonna play devil's advocate and take up for 6ix9ine a little bit, which we don't do on this platform often, but I gotta be fair to Tekashi. Meek Mill has had Tekashi's name in his mouth over the last couple years since Meek Mills came home, and 6ix9ine has popped off on the internet for the good and some wrong reasons, correct, right? So to be fair to Tekashi, he's like, I'm catching up with a guy that's been disrespectful to me. That man's name has been drugged through the mud. And again, a lot of it's because he opted to snitch on some people he got some money with. All right, like, we understand that part of it. But as his name was drugged through the mud, it looks like Tekashi believes one of the people that went too hard on him was Meek Mill, and he wanted to talk to him about it. Now, you could believe that it was for social media. I'm not refuting that. I'm not denying it. That's probably true, right? Tekashi probably wasn't going to really do nothing to Meek. But I got to be fair to 6ix9ine. He has the right to step to somebody who's had his name in his mouth. Meek's like, why did he pick me out of everybody? But again, you don't get to tell me how I respond when you started something with me. I don't believe 6ix9ine started with Meek. I think it was the other way around. Everybody was picking on Tekashi for being a rat. Meek Mill was one of many, but 6ix9ine wanted to catch up with Meek. So we're going to transition from there and get into Wack 100, a person he's a blood. Like, Wack ain't hiding that he's a blood, a known OG. And on the West Coast, he's got respect. And look, Meek and the Game have gotten into it over the years. I'm not sure what they're on right now. But let's be clear, Meek and Game ain't always got along, which means Wack and Meek ain't gonna get along by default, because that's his guy. Wack 100 went on social media and he called out Meek for how he went about handling the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. I'm gonna play this clip. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment box below.
Because I'm tired of like selective politicking. You want to change the channel when you want to change the channel. Nah. All your lyrics, when you carry yourself, you pop that when the ball in your court. But when it's go time, it's go time. All y'all out there who done walked them yards with me, all y'all out there that done walked them yards, you understand where we come from? You understand that we accept the fact that we finna go out on this yard where it's 5 gun towers that say no warning shots, and it's 500-600 inmates who gonna be trying to blast you and hit you with battery packs, and we still make the decision that based upon what the situation it's time to get down, it's time to get down. Check this out. I watched chase down Safari, a non-affiliate, very humble individual. That shit pissed me off. I watched chase Safari down. You Black Lives Matter is another black man. Safari don't bang. He ain't did nothing to nobody. He ain't did no diss, so he ain't did shit. But I watch BET weekend chase Safari down. That was gangster, right? Okay. Now this little dude, the little rat dude, y'all know what I'm talking about. He minding his business, whatever he doing, and the rapper addresses him. He's on Clubhouse addressing academics about why they supporting the rat. His own academics pressing him, another civilian. Talking real greasy, like your song like that. Hey, listen, with anything we do, with this shit that we call this gangster shit, if you was a mother dope dealer, you accept the fact what come with that. Whole lot of money, whole lot of time, whole lot of killing, whole lot of telling, everything that come with that, you accept that. That's just what it is, right? I don't want to hear that niggas don't want to go back to jail. Fuck all that. Then keep your mother mouth shut. Don't address the rat. Don't talk like it's on with the rat. If you gonna pick and choose when it can be on. Oh, all of a sudden, Nick can't handle his business. He with his team, you with your team. Tear it off. It's just that simple. Whatever come with it, come with it. Good, bad, or the ugly. Pulled up, spitting out his mouth, talking greasy. That's a disgrace to that city you from, and it's real out there. And I'm tired of you want to selective politic like, oh, because the man, fuck all that. Hey, if you worried about the police, stop addressing the anything that incites violence. Keep your mouth shut if you worry about the police. I ain't worried about them in broad daylight. I ain't worried about them in front of the precinct. You come playing with me, it's gonna get hot real fast, and whatever come with it, because that's what it is. Stop rapping that shit you rapping. Tone it down. Talking all this shit, kill, so on and so. But then just when it's on, you just gotta fuck me up, push up on me with your security, and it's on. I'm getting off. You just gonna fuck me up, nigga, and I'm gonna get off in more ways than one. If it's your squad, my squad, that man, undercover police, whatever you want to call him, the minute that man advanced that man, it didn't matter no more. That other man would have been defending himself. But where your heart at with it, nigga? Like really starting to irritate me, my nigga, because you just be out here playing with it. If you ain't willing and ready to play ball, nigga, get your punk ass off the court, off the field, nigga. Because on that field, niggas get hit. Some niggas win. Some niggas get injured. Some niggas die. Get your fucking ass off that field, because niggas damn sure chase Safari down, my nigga. Chase that nigga down like he was a fucking dog. What's up? What's happening? What's the difference between Safari and the Rat Boy? Rat Boy talking greasy. Safari ain't even that type of be doing all that type of shit. Niggas tripping behind you know what I'm saying? Disrespecting Nikki. Niggas tripping behind a female, my nigga. Just violated, just called you out your motherfucking name, pulled up, spit a rat, pulled up on a man. Check this out. 6'9" won that one. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say, oh boy, if you worried about going back to jail, leave that man alone. I suggest you press restart right the fuck now. Stop addressing 6'9". Stop addressing academics. Stop. Don't say nothing. Don't say shit. If you ain't ready and willing to jump in that fire when it get hot.
So Meek Mill responded to Wack by saying, this is Wack 100 talking behind his blood homie. Back to me when it's supposed to be smoke. Never believed this old manipulator, he really pussy and will have you trying to crash to protect himself. It's sad you out here trying to mislead the youngins on the net. You run up on me if you want it, and you'll get set an example of. You buying your homie back out to ops while it's on. LOL. You was excited from the Nip situation, IDK, how they let you rock in LA. I think you were fed also. Didn't you just get shot? Get off the net. LOL. Hashtag Wack 100 exposed. I love going at you fake bullies. You biting a nigga back that was feeding you. I'll meet up with you any day. You pick, and I'm a boss. I do not do fades. That is from the desk of Meek Millie, responding to Wack 100, who clearly was not a fan of how Meek handled the Tekashi situation. I think what Wack 100 was trying to say is Meek chooses who to be the bully with. When it's guys like academics online, Meek has no problem saying, you know, I won't smoke with him. Over the years, we've seen Meek do this with guys like Drake even, right? With the whole ghostwriting thing. And other people we've seen Meek press the issue. I think Wack 100 mentioned the Safari issue where BET Awards weekend a couple years ago, we saw Meek Mill and his homies jump Safari on camera, which was crazy. So I do understand what Wack is saying. I'm not saying Meek need to go out and do something to Tekashi. You can't, I mean, you got to treat Tekashi like a fan at this point, right? Like, I can't tell Meek to risk his freedom when there are cameras rolling everywhere. But again, playing devil's advocate, Tekashi's name was in Meek's mouth. You know, that is the truth. So I understand why Meek didn't take it serious. And I also understand why Tekashi tried to approach Meek. Probably for some clout, but probably because this man had his name in my mouth. And Wack is saying real dudes don't handle snitches that way. I'm assuming Wack has been turned off how Meek has handled guys that he felt like he could bully. Let's just call it what it is. People believe, some people out there, I'm not saying this is my personal opinion, but I've heard this multiple times. People believe Meek Mill takes advantage of guys that he could get away with it on. I'm telling you what people do. People do say that. All right? No disrespect to Meek. Now, to play devil's advocate, Meek is like, yo, you trying to get me to ruin my freedom. I'm a free man. Y'all know I've been in and out of that system. Why would you want me to do that to somebody who clearly doesn't have the value in our culture? He's a rat. Why would you waste your freedom on a rat who's got cameras recording the whole situation? So I get Meek's perspective on it. I understand that, right? Like, what's the value in harming somebody in 6ix9ine who clearly is looking for a viral moment online? Clearly he's looking for something right now. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment box below. Are you siding with Wack and Tekashi? Are you siding with Meek Mill? How do you feel about the situation as Tekashi bumped into Meek over the weekend and he claims he wanted smoke? He was very loud and very boisterous, even quoted a couple Pooh Shiesty bars. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment box below. I thank you guys so much for the time, love, and support. Now, I know it's a lot of platforms out there, but I'm asking y'all, do they break it down like your boy TALIAFERRO do? I'm 27 now. I think I still got it, though. Do they break these videos down like your boy do? I'm just asking a question. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. Catch 4 new episodes of Ferro's music-based platform every day only on YouTube at itsmrtaliaferro. You can also find clips, updates, giveaways, and more on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also at itsmrtaliaferro. For all basketball fans, make sure you tune in to Ferro's daily highlights, reports, and commentary on YouTube at HoopsFerro, and even more updates on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at HoopsFerro as well.